Barbados getting a breakthrough medicine from Cuba to prevent further amputations. That's our top story in our Barbados Today Morning News Update for Tuesday, November the 28th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Cuba says it's ready to sign a breakthrough medical agreement with Barbados that will prevent further amputations of diabetic patients here in a country considered the amputation capital of the world. Cuban ambassador to Barbados, Francisco Fernandez Peña, noted that the conclusion of the agreement had been held up through challenges posed to the region by correspondence banking.
Just because of this challenge that the Caribbean have now with the correspondent bank, it was impossible for us to announce today that we have ready a bilateral agreement to introduce in Barbados Everpro-P, our flagship medicine for preventing the amputation of the foot on diabetic patients. It is ready to be signed right now. And here is the Minister Phil Springer in connection with the Minister of Health and also Minister of Housing, because we are working also in a big project of health tourism here resident in Barbados for the rest of the Eastern Caribbean.
Garbage is not expected to be collected across the island this morning. That's because all Sanitation Service Authority workers are meeting with their bargaining agent, the National Union of Public Workers, at its Dalkeith headquarters to discuss three major unsettled grievances. Union President Akani McDowell tells Barbados Today it will be up to the workers to decide whether or not they want to take industrial action once the three issues have been concluded today.
The first item is the matter with Michael Stewart, who was suspended from the SSA for over a year. The union believes that he was wrongfully suspended, and we ask that Mr. Stewart be reinstated. Today, Mr. Stewart is still on suspension. The second matter is that of appointments. There are many SSA workers have been acting in positions for more than 8 years, and we have asked that all those workers be appointed. We submitted the list to the management of SSA, and they were supposed to take it to the board and report back to the union, and today we have not heard anything back from the management in relation to the appointment of the SSA workers. The third item would be the collective bargaining agreement. Now, the union would have finished the collective bargaining agreement around late August, early September, and we ask that the agreement be signed off on so that we can confirm the agreed terms and conditions of the SSA workers. To date, we have not received, we have not been able to have that agreement signed off.
Minister of Education Ronald Jones is promising to introduce a new cadre of laws under the Education Act to deal with the growing concern of school violence and other deviant behavior. A fired-up Jones was reacting to the gruesome student-on-student cutlass attack at the Ellerslie Secondary School last Wednesday that resulted in a 17-year-old pupil losing a finger, coming close to losing a second, and suffering several chop wounds to his right hand. Minister Jones warned that a few bad students will not be allowed to wreak havoc in the school system and will be what he termed plucked out.
There would have to be a program set up to deal with those children. You don't want them necessarily to go to DOS, which some people find as a place where they mature into persons because of how you treat it, that will go to the DOS prison. But it's to find all kinds of mechanisms that can stop these young people from causing harm to each other, from being enjoined with other miscreants in the society to cause havoc in the wider society. So it is a search. And that's only what I suggest is only a view. One would have to sit down with everybody and work out the best mechanism that would take some of these students who are prone to violence.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. Disaster mitigation measures will be high on the agenda of next month's CARICOM Cuba Summit in Antigua and Barbuda. CARICOM Ambassador Gail Matherin said that in light of the recent deadly hurricanes which devastated parts of the region, the December 8th meeting will serve to bring the Caribbean countries even closer together.
The tragic events of September last, which are now being described as the new normal, will see the upcoming summit seeking to strengthen our commitment to work together for the sustainable, resilient development of our countries and to continue to address our common vulnerabilities as small developing countries and in particular small island developing states.
Here now is some heartwarming news from the international scene. A homeless man who returned a $10,000 check to a U.S. business owner got a life-changing surprise in return. We pick up the rest of this Good Samaritan story in this Euronews report.
Hi! Elmer Alvarez got a hero's welcome, but he had no idea he was about to get so much more.
How are you?
It all started with something real estate agent Roberta Hosky had lost. A check for more than $10,000 on this corner.
This is a very busy corner.
Elmer found the check, and his first thought?
Might as well just do the right thing and just look for the person and just return the check.
I'm trying to find this guy.
Roberta posted her meeting with Elmer on Facebook Live, giving him a small reward.
I thought, what a good Samaritan.
But she wanted to do more after finding this out about him.
He's out here homeless.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Turns out the two strangers had something in common. Roberta had also been homeless, a teenage mother, and a high school dropout.
$417 a month, I'll never forget it, is all I had to take care of myself and my son.
But someone helped her turn her life around.
I've always prayed, God, if you bless me so that I could be a blessing to others.
This Thanksgiving week, Roberta surprised Elmer, getting him job training, but that wasn't all.
You don't have to worry about being in the cold. We have housing for you.
Keeping a promise to pay it forward, one Good Samaritan helping another.
Wow, what a story. That's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.